So I'm back with a new setup, guys, on my channel, and in this particular lecture we will be talking about a very interesting problem on number theory. This problem is kind of a bit tough and a bit tricky, and this problem could not be solved using Wolfram Alpha. The Wolfram Alpha is a very very easy to use a math solving software. It can solve almost all problems in mathematics. This is a problem which belongs to one of those problems which could not be solved in Wolfram Alpha. So let us check the problem. So the problem says that find all x and y such that 615 plus x square equals to 2 to the power y. Clear? Find all x and y such that 615 plus x square is equals to 2 to the power y. So how can we solve this particular problem? Let's see. First thing first, we need to check that what can be the values of y. Okay, what can be the values of y such that this problem is kind of can be solvable. Clear? So you know if y is odd, let's say, acha, basically first things first, that 2 to the power y, if I do mod 10, then what will be the remainders we will be getting? We will be getting 0, we can get 2, we can get 4, we can get 8, and so on. Clear? 6 also we can also get 6. Clear? And if we do that same to 615 plus x square, what do we get? So we get 5 plus x square. Clear? So we get these a values, right? So what will be these a values? So for x equals to 1, we have 1 we can get. Clear? For all values, okay. 0 we can get, 1 we can get, we can get, 2 square is 4. So 4 we can get, 3 square is 9. We can get 9, 4 square is 16, 6 we can get, 5 square 25, 5 we can get, 7 square is 49, 9 is already written, 6 square 36, 6 is already written, 81, 1 is already written, and we can get okay. So these are the last digits which we can get if we take x square mod 10. Clear? And if we add 615 to it, then what we get basically? So we get 5 plus 0, that is 5, 5 plus 1, that is 6, 5 plus 4, that is 9, 5 plus 9, 14, that is 4, 5 plus 6, 11, that is 1, and 5 plus 10, that is 0. So these will be the ones which we'll be getting, that will be same as x square. But what are the remainders which 2 to the power y gives us? And what are the elements which are common? So the element which are common are 6 and 4, right? No other remainders are common, and we can get 6 and 4 only if 2 is raised to some even power. Am I clear? We get the remainder 2 to the of 2 to the power y mod as 4 and 6 only if y is an even number, that is 2 is raised to the an even power. Clear? So we need to check what are the common remainders of LHS and RHS. That what will help us to solve this problem. And they are 6 and 4. 0 is also there. 0 is also there. Clear? But 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power y won't give us 0, right? So this is basically a mistakenly written here. I'm sorry. This won't be here. 0 cannot be the number. Clear? So 0 cannot be any value of 2 to the power y. I'm so sorry. Okay. So as I was telling, now so 6 and 4 are the common remainders. Clear? Now let's check what happens. So, so therefore y is equals to some even number 2 to the power n, and from here what do we get? That 615 is equals to 2 to the power 2n minus x square, and that implies to 615 is equals to 2 to the power n minus x times 2 to the power n plus. This much is clear, guys? This much is clear? Okay. So just check this one because I will be clearing the canvas. Okay, so okay, I'm clearing the canvas now. So therefore what we get, that 600, okay, wait a minute. So we get that 615 is basically equals to 2 to the power n minus x times 2 to the power n plus x. From here what do we get? That sum of factors, because this is clearly evident from here that 2 to the power n minus x and 2 to the power n plus x, they're individual factors of 650. Clear? So if these two are the factors of 615, then the sum of the factors are given as 2 times 2 to the power 2n, that is 2 to the power n plus 1, and the difference of the factors which come out to be 2 to, it comes out to be 2x. Clear? So what we need to actually do is that we need to check for those particular factors of 615 whose sum is of the form 2 to the power n or 2 to the power n plus 1, anything powers of 2, and whose difference is an even number. Then we are done. Okay, so let's see. So 615, after a few much checking, you can easily find that it is equals to 5 into 123, and from here you can get that sum of factors is equals to 128, that is 2 to the power 7, and that implies to n plus 1 equals to 7, that gives you n is equals to 6, and from here what do you get? Y is equals to 6 to the 12. Clear? Now if y is 12, so what do we get? The further you can do it, finding the difference. So the difference will give you that 2 times x is equals to, so 123 and 8 gives you 118. From here you get x equals to 59. But will it be only 59? That is the question. So when you will find the equation, when you will see the equation properly, you can easily see that you have the x squared term, and it is pretty much evident that this will be the only solution, or this will be the only absolute value of the solution which we will be getting if you put y equals to 12 in the given equation. And so from there what you will be getting, that x square will be equals to what? The square of 59. Clear? The square of 59 is, you can calculate it, it is 3481. And so from here what you should get is x equals to plus minus 59, and so x equal to 59 is not the correct answer, but x equals to plus minus 59 is. So what the solutions you get is y is equals to 12 and x is equals to plus minus 59. Okay, and this was a silly mistake actually. I had also made this silly mistake in the first attempt. That is, when you get 59, by just finding the difference, you miss one value, that is the minus 59, because x square you do not care about the negative sign. Okay, so this was a very interesting number theory problem which I found out, and I will be uploading this. So hope you like the video, guys. We will be meeting in the next lecture.